Hey guys, so I'm going to be doing something a little bit different today. I'm going to talk about skatepark stereotypes. I've been riding skateboards, scooters and bikes for like 10 years now, and if there's one thing that I've learned over those 10 years, it's that society likes to stereotype the people who frequently go to the skate parks, just like they stereotype everything else. The amount of prejudice that occurs surrounding people who ride in society is ridiculous. What other social groups will you find that don't judge people for their race, or their gender, or their age, or their sexual orientation, their socioeconomic status, their religion, where they come from, or if they have the newest clothes out? The majority of stereotypes surrounding us riders are to do with drugs and rebellion and poor education. I've recently become aware of a couple of my friends who have been declined in the job application process because they said in their main interests that they ride, which I think is pathetic. Honestly, these employers are missing out on some of the most resilient people in the world. Think about it. If you watch a rider, they can try a trick over and over and over again for hours on end and keep on trying it until they land it. For example, Christian Floors tried a laser flip down a triple set, which is 3 sets of stairs, 2,000 times over 2 years, and then finally landed it. There's not a lot of people in the world that would have the ability to do that kind of thing. To keep at something for that long, over such an extended period of time, and go through with it. Now, I'm not saying that all people who aren't riders judge us riders, and I'm also not saying that all of the people who are riders are perfect. I have friends who fit the stereotype perfectly. They do drugs, they are the youth rebellion that society thinks that we all are. But they don't come to the skate parks to do drugs. They come to the skate parks because they love to ride. It's something that they're passionate about. And parents, we're not coming to the skate park to torment or bully your child. We're all there to ride. If you're going to bring your child down, don't leave them there alone. Supervise them. Especially if they're inexperienced. An extra pair of eyes to watch out for danger for them is greatly appreciated to us, and they'll appreciate it as well. And don't get angry at us if we tell your child to stand to the side for us to try a trick. We'll happily sit there and let them ride and help them learn new tricks and progress. But we're not going to be the babysitters for you. We'll happily teach them tricks and help them to progress as long as you keep an eye out for them. Our runs, usually we'll drop in and do something for 30 seconds and then be back out, and then your child can start running again. My computer just turned off. Just make sure that you keep an eye out for them and try and stop them from cutting us off. The view which greater society has on skate parks needs to be changed. In recent times, I was filming a video with a couple of my friends down at our local skate park, and a man in his early 20s, maybe mid-20s, rocked up on a skateboard. And he skated for probably 5 or 10 minutes and then came up to all of us individually asking if he could get some of the good shit, if you know what I mean, marijuana. And if it's come to a point where people think that they can come to the skate park because that's where the drugs are and they can buy drugs from people at skate parks, it's ridiculous. It's like going to a playground and asking for drugs, because there's always going to be little kids at the skate park. And there's always going to be parents at the skate park as well. Then there are those who believe that people who go to the skate park are uneducated scum and have nothing better to do. I have friends who have university qualifications who ride bikes and ride skateboards. We're not uneducated, and how could possibly liking something be bad? There are hundreds and hundreds of people who commit suicide every year, hundreds of teenagers that have their whole life ahead of them that commit suicide every year because they don't have an escape from the reality that they live. And I know that I, for one, use riding as an escape, and a lot of people use other forms of exercise as escape or music as an escape. So why judge people on what they do, on what they find as an escape? The perception society has on us as a riding community is all wrong. We're not the anti-society subgroup which people like to put us in. We're just like everyone else, but we find our escape through skateboarding or riding bikes, not golf or tennis. So, in conclusion, the stereotyping needs to stop. If you're at a skate park and you're riding, show respect to others and don't be a dick. Clean up after yourself. Show society that we're not the people that they think that we are, and maybe one day we'll start to get respected like everyone else. If you agreed with anything that I said in this video, please leave a like and a comment on the video, and if you want to see more, I usually put up a video every week. It's not always going to be me ranting about shit. I like to make edits and stuff, so if you want to see more, subscribe to the channel, share it with your friends, and let's change society's perception on us. Because I know there's a lot of good people out there, riders and not riders, and let's bring the two communities together. Peace.